Well, hello. It's 7 p.m. on a Sunday, and of course that means Steve's Virtual Piano Bar. I don't have my dress jacket on tonight, so it won't be a full-blown Steve's Virtual Piano Bar tonight yet, but you can see in the back I have my studio getting set up. I'm getting ready here in Michigan to do the full-blown Virtual Piano Bar. Um, This is a surprise live broadcast. I didn't really advertise this or tell anybody I was going on the air. So I don't know if anybody's going to be listening. But I'm going to be doing a little talk first, and then I'll play a replay from May 17th. And just to give a little taste of what the virtual piano bar was like back in the day, back in the old days, back in May. Um, So it's nice to be here in Michigan. I have this studio space that I've been helped out by a friend. So I'm very grateful for that, for having this space with a full-blown internet connection, which I don't have at my house out in the woods in where my house is here near Vanderbilt, Michigan. So Steve's virtual piano bar will be resumed hopefully in the next week or two. And I'll play a replay from a couple of months ago in just a minute here. Many people have asked me about my approach to doing live streams, and other musicians have asked me. I will be doing a short video on that. Actually, I did a recording of that earlier. And if you're a musician and you want to start live streaming, the easiest way is just to use your smartphone, iPhone or even Android, and go onto Facebook, hit live stream, and you can prop your phone up against a book or something. And some of my musician friends have done this very successfully. It made hundreds of dollars. The audio and the video seem to be fine with just a cell phone. I have a tiny bit more elaborate setup than that for my live streams, and I'll go over that in a future video. But I just wanted to say hello. Yeah, I'm still around. I'm up in northern Michigan. My plan is to go back to Arizona at my usual time toward the end of September. So I'll be trying to keep in touch with my emails. If you want to read some of my latest blogs, I just put up a series of blogs on my website about my experiences in Morocco. And yeah, there were 6 blog posts that I reposted from that I had written while I was in Morocco and with some of the photographs. So that was interesting for me too, to go back and review some of that stuff. A lot of interesting experiences in a very different culture, Mideastern culture, even though it is in northwestern Africa, just south of Spain. It has a feeling of being a Mideast country. You can read about that on my blog posts on my website, sandnermusic.com. So I'm not going to talk too much more. I'm going to play the video of a replay from May 17th. I'm doing 2 songs. And you can see in the back here, I have a green screen set up. Now the green screen is to allow you to replace the green with any background that you want. So on the songs that I'm going to play, I had a green screen when I was in Arizona, and I got this specialty video that has sort of glittery and nightclub atmosphere green screen, and I had to buy that. That was expensive, relatively expensive, but I did get a lot of good comments on it, and I do like it. So you'll see that on these songs I'm going to play. First is going to be C Jam Blues, which is blues in the key of C, Duke Ellington riff song that he recorded back in 1941, I believe. And the second song is St. James Infirmary Blues, an old blues song that's very, very old. One of the oldest songs that I perform regularly. And I also recorded it on a CD. And all my CDs are available on my website, sandnermusic.com. And the blog posts, I would think they would be interesting reading if you're interested in seeing what the life of a musician is like or learning a little bit about music. Speaking of learning a little bit about music, my course is being put together right now in beginning music theory. I'm calling it Music Theory for Singers. And it pretty much isn't everybody a singer. Most people I know are either singers or they want to be singers. So anyway, music theory is something that can be helpful to people who want to expand their knowledge and their background of the structure of music. So here's the song replay from May 17th. The two songs I mentioned, Sea Jam Blues, Duke Ellington, and actually I got the version of St. James Infirmary Blues from Cab Calloway's version. There are many, many different versions of this old song, but the full-blown Steve's Virtual Piano Bar will resume shortly, another week or two, I'm guessing. You can see I'm getting set up behind me here. So thank you, and here we go. I think I can find it. Here we
go. Sea Jam Blues, Duke Ellington. And Duke Ellington recorded this back in the early 40s with a band, all-star band. It was called the Blanton Webster Band. And one of the singers in the band, and in fact the main singer, male singer with the band, was Herb Jeffries. And I was fortunate to meet him when he was in his late 90s. He was still sharp as a tack. And I got to meet him and hang out with him for an afternoon. He told me stories about singing with Duke Ellington and meeting Louis Armstrong and all kinds of, it was amazing. He has an amazing history. And I'm going to play some Sea Jam Blues for Ron. Folks Place. Sea Jam Blues, actually, it's called. Yeah, it's about time for another blues tune. I'm getting in the mood for the blues. Maybe a happy blues tune? Actually, I do this one. I did it one of my first sessions. It's one of the oldest songs I know, and gosh, was this one too sad to do? Should I do it? No, I'm going to do it because it's on my album. If you want to check into it, it's on an album called Cherry Red, but this is called St. James Infirmary Blues. Thanks, Ron. Well, I went down to St. James Infirmary to see my baby there, stretched out on a long white table, so long, so cold, so bare. Well, I tried so hard to keep from crying. My heart just felt like lead. She was all that I had to live for. Wished it was me instead. Oh, let her go, God bless her. Wherever she may be, she may search the whole wide world over, never find another loving man like me. Oh, when I die, bury me in straight-lace shoes, Oxback coat, and a Stetson hat. Put a $20 gold piece on my watch chain, so all the boys will know I died standing pat. Well, I went down to St. James Infirmary to see my baby there, stretched out on a long white table, so long, so cold, so bare. I've got the St. James Infirmary blues.
All right. That little ending that Marshall Thompson taught me in the studio when I recorded that song with Marshall Thompson, Dennis Carroll, and Lynn Halliday. It was quite an interesting recording. So that's a replay from May 17th. Can't wait to get back to the virtual piano bar. And thank you for tuning in today. This was unadvertised live stream that I just jumped in here with to say hi to you guys and to keep something posted. And if you have any comments or questions, let me know. I'm here. I don't see any Let me see if I can get any chat. Yeah, I do have a little chat window. I left the comment that this was previously recorded. This is live. I'm live right now. But the video you just saw was previously recorded on May 17th. Okay, well, that's going to be a little short today, but thank you. I'll be putting up some information on what live streaming setup I use, because people have been asking me about that. And also my course is coming out, Music Theory for Singers. And thank you for watching.